This video is a Worklist overview and will teach you how to create and access your Worklist. A Worklist allows users to create and manage a list of referrals. These are user-specific and can be customized by referral type, location, and status. To access the Referral Management module, click on the navigation toolbar where it says Referral Management. You can also access this by going to View and Referral Management. From here, it will say there are no active lists if you have not created any. Create your list by clicking on List Maintenance. A spinning circle will appear as it gathers its data. Click on Add in the Worklist section to create our list. Every clinic needs to have an originating list as well as a receiving list. An originating list is a list of referrals that are being sent from your clinic to a different provider. A receiving list have referrals that are being received from another provider to your clinic. Naming the list is a required field as shown by the yellow indicator and the asterisk. I am now going to create my list. The suggested naming convention for these lists is to start with originating or receiving, depending on which list you're making, and then the full clinic name that is listed. For example, I am going to use the Phillips Clinic as an example. I'm going to start by typing originating. So I've typed originating, and now I'm going to search for Phillips Clinic, and I see it right here. I'm going to select it, and now it's over in my selected locations. You can add more than one clinic to your selected locations in your lists. For the purpose of this video, I am only selecting one location. Now I will continue to name my list, which will be the full facility name, which is SJC PC FemMed Clinic. Once the name has been typed in, the yellow shading will go away. Now we can click Save. If you are done creating your list, you can exit out of this box. But we do need to create our receiving list, so we are going to click on List Maintenance again. We'll follow the same process. Click Add. This time I will select Receiving. Then I will search my location, select it, and now I will name my list Receiving. And now I have named my list, and I will click Save. If I wanted to make this list my default, I can always click up here where it says Default. I do not want to make this list my default, so I will just click Save, and I can exit. Now to see your list, you need to make sure that you refresh your page. And now your work list will show up. Here is my originating list, and there is my receiving list. I can see all of my referrals are right here, and I can create more lists to sort my referrals more efficiently by doing the same process, going to List Maintenance, clicking Add, and I am going to do an originating list. Search my location, and finish naming my location. And now I'm going to select what status I want to see. So I am going to put my status for not started and prepare send. I'm going to combine those two statuses together. You can potentially have a list for each status should you wish, depending on your workflow. Or you can combine statuses. It's just whatever works best for your workflow. I will put in my name, something that will let me know that what list this is. Now that I have added that, I will click Save. If I needed to create some more lists, I could go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and close out. If I go here in my work list, I see that it's not there. You have to refresh your page each time you make a new list. Now I am able to see the new list that I just created. So now it's going to show me all of my referrals that have not been started or that are in the process of being sent. The not started and prepare send. If you need to modify any of these lists or delete them, you go to List Maintenance, select the list that you would wish to modify or delete, and you can do that from here. There is a delete button here. If you want to rename it, you can rename it. You can add locations to this, whatever you need to do to modify. Now we will go over the different columns of the referral management module. The indicator column can display a high priority indicator and a documents attached indicator. The high priority indicator displays when the referral has been marked as urgent. The documents attached indicator will display when there is a document associated to the referral. Here you can see the high priority indicator, and here are the documents attached indicator. The next column is the patient column. It displays the patient name as well as the patient's age, gender, and date of birth. There is also an arrow icon, which is used to open to the referral detail view. A patient's name will be preceded with an asterisk and appear in italics if there are multiple patients on the work list with the same last name. Selecting a patient's name while in PowerChart will navigate users to the patient chart. The next column is the insurance column. The first row will display the patient's primary health plan, and the second row will display the patient's secondary health plan if they have one. The requested service is the next column. The first row of the requested service column displays the medical service. The second row displays the referral reason. The referred to column displays the name of the provider that the patient is being referred to with their location name. The next column is the referred by column. The first row of the referred by column displays the provider that is referring the patient to another provider for treatment. On an originating referral, this is the name of the ordering physician of the referral order. The status displays the status of the referral. The assigned to column displays the name fully formatted of the personnel the referral case is assigned to. If the referral case is unassigned, it will display dashes. This is our work list that displays all of our work lists. This is our refresh button. We can refresh from here or we can refresh from up here. Our list maintenance button helps us to create more lists. The add referral button is not a function we use at this time. Referrals by the ones that you are working on, you can select that box and it will filter out the referrals that have your name on it that is assigned to it. This filter is temporary and will be cleared once the user navigates to another work list or refreshes the page. We also have our status filter, which you can use. It is a temporary filter. You can filter your work list down further by deselecting additional statuses. Again, it is a temporary filter and will go away once you refresh the page. You can also search for a specific patient and you can rearrange your columns based on your preference. Select the user column menu button from the referral management page, then drag and drop the desired columns. Uncheck the box next to the column to disable it from view. To enable it, you check next to it and it populates again. This will now conclude the video for our referral management work lists.